Okay, so tell me what's fun? What's new?
In Pare, Miss.
Yes. So, what did you do and what made you feel more comfortable during your stay there? And how was the experience being there or staying there?
Yeah. I think I think Pare is hotter than Bekasi, Miss.
Oh,
It's
yes.
really hot there, yeah.
Okay, okay. Did you speak?
And
Tell me.
yes, Miss.
It's okay, tell me.
The food is actually pretty good, Miss. Better than I expected.
Okay. What about the price? Was it okay for you?
It's part of the program, so we have like catering.
Okay, so you didn't need to buy food outside.
No, Miss.
So
But
what if you go for a walk and then you want to purchase or you want to buy food, you want to try food right there? Do you need to buy some?
yeah, it's allowed, Miss. And actually, it's really cheap, Miss.
It was cheap. How much was
Yeah.
it?
Uh, for example, like one gorengan is only 1,000 rupiah, Miss.
Okay, and was the size big also?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. Oh, how much is it in Bekasi nowadays?
Uh, it depends on what type in the gorengan is. Sometimes I think it's 2,000. Sometimes it's 2,500.
Okay, it's unbelievable. Well, when I was in Bekasi in Jakarta, there were people selling gorengan like using stall gerobak. Okay, it used to be 500. So is it like now 1,000 and more?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. All right. And what about the price for food there? Did you ever try to buy food?
I rarely buy anything outside of the fee center, Miss, because I am really tired most of the day. But once I go to a restaurant beside the fee center, and it's really cheap, Miss. Like you got a big cup of Thai tea only for 5,000 rupiah.
Interesting. Okay. So what was your daily activity there?
Uh, every day we pray tahajud, and then we clean up our rooms, and after that we have a class. There are actually 6 session of class every day. One
Mhm.
of it is before breakfast. Three is from three is after breakfast until zuhur, and the last is after isha until 9 p.m.
Okay. So in the afternoon, after Zuhur and before Maghrib, what did you do?
Oh yeah, we also have class after asar, Miss. I forgot.
Oh,
After zuhur until asar, we it's free, Miss. You can sleep or you can explore outside of the fee center.
okay. So how many hours did you study there in one day? Let's
One
say,
day.
uh-huh. So in the morning,
In
did
the
it
morning, it's one hour every session, Miss.
one
And
hour?
there is 6 sessions, so I think it's really 6 hours every day.
Okay, 6 hours every day.
Yeah,
One session is 1 hour.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. So, if you don't mind me asking, what did you study? What did you learn there?
We learn about grammar, Miss, like present, perfect. Apa ya? I forget. Apa ya? Present perfect kayaknya namanya.
Present.
And simple present tense, simple past tense, like that. And we also learn and memorize daily expression and like daily jobs and etc. Miss.
Daily expression.
Yeah.
Can you give one example?
For example, willy nilly. It means mau nggak mau katanya.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, and what was the what was uh the most interesting class?
The most interesting class. I think I think every class is interesting, Miss, because
Oh, that's
the
great.
class is
Uh-huh.
not like usual because the class is active, Miss. We play a lot of game when we learn, not
Oh,
just sitting and listen to the teacher, but we also play a lot of games. So it's really fun.
so can you tell me one game, please?
Mm, it's not actually like a game, but you like practice it every. For example, after you memorize daily expression, we stand up and we make a formation. And then we find our partner and then we like test them. So we read it. One person read in Bahasa and the other answer it with English.
Okay, so let's say your pair will say mau nggak mau, and then you have to be able to answer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's fun, really. All right. All right. So was there any kind of punishment if you could not memorize well, or if you suddenly fail in memorizing?
No, miss. I think there's no punishment at all. And if you late at class, you just only gonna stand up in front of the class, say sorry to the teacher and to the students, to the friends, and then ask if they can join the class, and they could join the class.
Okay. And what about when you were out of classes? Did you have to speak English with your friends and with the teachers or anyone you met there?
Yes, miss. We have to say English even outside the learning session. It's also for practicing, but sometimes we mix bahasa and English, miss, because sometimes we don't know what a word is in English. But the tutors say it's fine because we're still training.
Okay, that's interesting. Even when you were with your teachers, with your teachers from school, did you also speak English there?
Yes, miss. Actually, the first teacher to make us say English even outside studying lesson is a teacher from our school, not from the tutors from the fee center. So yeah, we have to speak English to everyone in the fee center, even to our teacher from the school.
Okay, okay. So, excuse me, do you actually speak English with your teachers at school? Is there any,
Uh,
there
not
any,
really, miss.
eh,
Not
no,
really, miss. But at the fee center in Pares, we speak English to our teacher.
okay, so okay, when the program has finished, do you think that you will speak English with your teachers at school?
I think only in English subject, miss.
Mm. Do you think you will try your best to speak English with your teachers even it's out of session?
I think so, yeah, miss.
Will
Probably
you
miss it.
you do it?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, let me know. I will ensure if you do it. Okay, I will ask you next week. Let me know. Okay, and I hope you
Okay,
can.
miss.
I hope You will have your chance, you will take opportunity whenever you meet teachers who speak English, you invite them to speak English. Is it okay?
Yes, Miss.
Always try to make conversations with them by asking one or two questions. Is it okay?
Yes, yes, Miss. Yes, Miss.
Thank you. So you don't have to invite your friends, okay, but do it by yourself first. You start first, okay? Just make it's not about being too proud. What I mean proud here is like sombong, okay? It's not that, okay, but you want to improve yourself. You want to challenge yourself, okay? And let's see the good
Okay,
things
Miss.
you may get in the future, okay? You never know, okay?
Yes, Miss. Yeah.
How many teachers do you know who can speak English at school? Whom you can invite conversations even for only less than 5 minutes.
I think most of the teachers can speak English, Miss, although it's not very fluent.
Okay. Excuse me. Do they teach students using English, even it's not English subject?
No, Miss.
Okay, that's interesting. So you can speak with any teacher, all of them.
Yeah.
All right. So if you don't mind, you can start. Okay, you can start speaking English if even if you, in your class. Do you think it is possible for you to start asking, even it's not English subject, okay, in the class, if you want to know certain thing? Is it possible or not?
I don't know, Miss, but I can try.
Okay, you can try. If you don't get any opportunity asking your teachers in English in a class, you can always speak with them out of class, okay? And please
Okay, Miss.
give me the report, the result, whether you do it or not. Okay, next week you tell me. All right, let's see.
Miss.
Okay, so now since you have already studied grammar, okay, I want to train you how to use direct and indirect speech. By the way, have you ever heard about direct speech and indirect speech?
Not yet, Miss.
Not yet. Okay,
Yeah.
so you told me just now that you have already studied tenses. Okay?
Yeah.
Right. And let me tell you further about direct and indirect speech. The grammar on tenses, the tenses you have already studied will be very beneficial for this type of lesson, which is direct and indirect speech. But hold on, give me 1 second. Let me prepare the lesson. Let me open the PDF. So, direct and indirect speech. We can say direct or indirect speech. So talking about direct and indirect speech, there are differences here, okay? What you need to pay attention first, okay? For example, Kakak Cita is trying to say something, okay? For example, Aslam, the lady works hard, okay? Uh, okay, in here, the subject is he, but I make an example that the subject is female, okay? Cita.
Yeah.
Chita was telling you the lady works hard. And then I am the one who were I am the one who was around you, and I wanted to know what Chitta was trying to tell you. Okay, it was not clear for me, and then I asked you, Aslam, what did she say? What did she tell you? And then you go like this. Oh, she said, okay, if it
Mm.
comes to a conversations, then you give it pause. Okay, you will stay silent for a few seconds. Oh, she said, okay, the lady works hard. So this is what we call direct speech. You tell me exactly the same how she said. Okay, and then in direct speech, the first idea here to make it to make ourselves understand better is we use the word that, okay, as a bridging. Oh, she said that, okay, and then the idea actually we change the tense, okay, simple present tense into simple past. Okay, so in here the idea is you try to tell me using your own sentence, your own sentence structure. So she said that the lady worked hard. Okay, and in conversations, let's say if you wanted to use the woman or the young or the girl, maybe the young woman, or not the young woman, I guess, the young lady maybe, okay, named Acha, was someone who liked to work hard. I think it
Mm.
was okay as long as you were able to tell me using your sentence structure, but still in simple past. Okay?
Good.
And as a student, you just need to pay attention the changing of the verb, not the verb, the changing of the tenses. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, miss.
Okay, so this type of lesson will be beneficial for you. Maybe someday you need to make a paper, okay, makalah, and then you need to do some, uh, you need to take some informations from any resource, and then you especially from the article, okay, and if you want to use certain information from the article, let's say one sentence using direct speech, then you can just do like this. You can just copy in the same sentence, okay, but this is the rule. And if you want to use indirect speech, then you try to modify the sentence using your own words. Okay?
Okay,
All
miss.
right. So now let's have a look also when it comes to present continuous. Present continuous, the lady is working hard. So you must use past continuous. Okay? It becomes was. Okay? When it comes to when Chita told you using present perfect, oh, the lady has worked hard, and then the indirect speech, it turns to be past perfect. Okay? So present becomes past. And then here, present perfect continuous becomes past perfect continuous. Simple future, or we usually understand it as simple present future or present future, will becomes would. Okay?
Wood. Okay.
And what about simple past? Okay. If Chita gave you information using past or simple past, the lady worked hard, then how you gave information is using indirect speech. it tends to be past perfect. Is it acceptable?
Okay, Miss.
Right. And here, for the time being, we might not really pay attention to the changing of the adverbial phrases, but we can get to know from this one. Okay. So would you like to read, please? Now, then, today, that day, yesterday, the previous day, and so on. Would you like to read?
Okay, Miss. Now, today,
No,
yesterday, last.
no.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Right.
sorry, service. So now, change to then. Today is that day.
Huh?
Yesterday is the previous day. Last night, the previous night. Last week, the previous week. Last year, the previous year. Tomorrow, the next or following day. Next week, the following week. Next year, the following year. A year ago, the previous year or a year before. 2 years ago, 2 years before. 7 months ago, 7 months before. This, that, this, those, here, there,
Enough. Thank
and
you. Enough.
oh, enough. Okay, miss.
Okay. So I will let me try to ask you now becomes then, okay, today, that day, okay. So the left one here, let's say the left one here is for direct speech, and the right one here, the right ones are for indirect speech. Okay. How do you say if it is last night? In
The
the
previous night,
previous night. Okay. What if yesterday?
yesterday, the previous day,
Okay. What if tomorrow?
the following day,
Okay. And then next year?
the following year.
Okay. All right. Okay. Hold on. Let me stop. Okay. Now becomes
Now, now, apa ya miss? Wait, that?
then.
Oh yeah, then.
Today.
Today, wait.
Mhm.
That day.
Okay. So, for example, okay, Chita was telling you yesterday, Aslam, I am happy today. Okay. And then she said it yesterday. Okay. And then I asked you, Aslam, what did Chita, uh, uh, how did she feel about the party? And then you told me, oh, she was happy that day. Okay, so that day, it can be today for Chita, but it was yesterday. Okay, and it can be also like the previous day. Okay,
Okay.
all right. So last week,
Last week, the previous week.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow, the following day.
Okay, so let me. Oh, wait. I also need to inform you further. Let me share screen again. Hang on. So if the informations was in a form of question, if, for example, Chita asks you, Aslam, where do you work? Eh, what did she ask you, Aslam? Okay. Oh, Chita asked me, so Sophie, Chita asked me, where do you work? And then the indirect, Chita asks me where I work.
Where I work.
Then, okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I need to revise this. I need to make revision. So Chita asked me where I work. So he become I because Chita asked you and I wanted to know her question she gave you. Okay? So have a look at here, patterns. Where after the word where or any W questions or H question, W questions like what, where, when, why, and so on. And then H question will be how.
How?
So after those questions, those W and H questions, they are followed by a sentence. Okay, when I say a sentence means like positive sentence or negative sentence. Okay, it starts with subject and then followed by verb. Is it acceptable?
Okay, miss. Yeah.
Okay, even when the question has to be, okay, where is he become where she was. And the rule for changing the tenses are still applicable. Okay, the questions is in the form of present tense, then indirect speech will be past tense. Okay, it's a bit complex, but when it comes to be a habit, when you are accustomed to using it, to applying it, then you will find it easier, like you speak automatically. Okay, next, when someone asks you, when Chita asks you, Aslam, will you help your friend? Will you help her? Aslam, and I ask you, what did she ask you? Oh, she asked me, will you help her? Oh, she asked me if I would help her. Okay, will become would. So when you don't have WH or H questions, okay, then we can use the word if or whether here. Okay, both words if or whether, they have the same meaning, apakah, in English. Okay, and we normally use them in a sentence, in the middle of a sentence. Is it acceptable?
Okay, miss. Yeah.
After if or whether, they are followed by a sentence, a positive or a negative sentence. Okay? All right.
Okay,
But
miss.
when Chita is giving you an instruction, oh, Aslam, stay away, stay away. Aduh, Chita is always telling you something. What did she tell you? Oh, she said to me, stay away. Okay, that's direct speech. Indirect speech, she told me to. Okay, she told me to stay away. So it's simple. All right, now let's give it a try. Here, this is the same conversations we have studied long time ago when you had a regular class, when you joined regular class. Come on, this one. All right. So would you like to try this one? You don't have to read the conversations aloud, okay? But you can tell me directly. It's up to you. If you need to read it aloud, you can do. So which one? What will you do? Do you need to read aloud or by heart?
I think by heart, miss.
Okay.
The first one, miss, or the
Okay, number one.
number one? Okay. Hmm.
Okay, number one.
She said. She said that He better took the car from the garage from now on. They had charged her $75 for a few minor repairs. The man said that. Oh, wait. The man said that that is not too bad. Am I
Mm.
wrong, miss?
The man said that.
Uh, the man said that had not been too bad.
Right. Okay.
Oh, okay, miss. That's difficult.
It's okay. So this way you can remember how to use or when to use certain tense. Okay.
Okay.
So uh, I would I would say that this one, I think it's better to express this using direct speech. Okay. So direct speech, you don't really need to change the sentence. So the woman said, okay, and then stay silent for a while. You'd better take the car to the garage from now on. Okay. And then the next sentence you can express it using indirect speech. Okay. If you are not sure how to change the word had better, then make it and say in direct speech. In maksudnya di direct speech, using direct speech. Okay.
Miss.
All right. Would you like to try one more time to make sure that you can change the tense of that's not too bad in the form of indirect speech? All right. Right.
Okay, miss. Mm, she said that he better he better took the car from the to the garage from now on.
Sorry to say.
Yes,
uh,
miss.
sorry to say, we normally don't we normally don't say had better took, no, because the pattern for had better must be followed by take, must be followed by verb one.
For one.
Okay, hang on. Had better is always followed by verb one. Okay, so you cannot change had better took, no. Okay, that's why I suggested you to express using direct speech. Okay, do you remember direct speech?
Direct speech. Yes.
You speak exactly the same as what the speaker was telling you or anybody. See? Okay. All right, you get it?
Yes, miss.
All right.
I think so.
It's okay. You start the class with me and then you started to think a bit seriously. It's okay. It's all right. Give it a try, please.
She said that he better took the car to the garage from now on.
That not to
They
still take.
take. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then do not change the subject. Just you.
Okay.
Direct. Okay,
Oh,
action.
oh okay, okay. The woman said that
Cut.
you'd. Eh?
Sorry for the interruption. So if you want to express using direct speech, do not use that. Okay? Do not say that.
Oh,
Okay?
don't say. Oh, okay, okay.
Don't say that. Okay? Just give it pause, stay silent for a few seconds, and then tell the sentence. Okay. 1, 2, 3, action.
Woman said you'd better take the car to the garage from now on. They charged me $75 for a few minor repairs. The man said, "That's not too bad."
Oh, ini kamu semua tadi itu ya direct speech semua loh.
Oh, pusing tapi
Direct speech
susah.
nggak apa-apa. Direct speech-nya ini aja, yang lain kasih indirect speech.
Indirect speech. Oh.
Oke, try one more time. Tahu ya, masih ingat ya, indirect speech, you change the tense into past tense. Past tense berubah menjadi past perfect. Do you want me to type here?
Sure, Miss.
Okay, hopefully it helps you understand better. Kan gini, the woman said, okay, from now on, okay, she informed, she also informed that, nah kalau indirect speech kasih that untuk menandakan bahwa itu indirect speech. That they had, ini kan they charge me berubah menjadi they
They
had
had
they had charged me 75, oh, find it, $75 for a few minor
repairs.
repairs. Oke, bisa diterima?
Okay.
The man bisa responded, okay, that ini indirect speech, that that had not been bad. Okay, too bad. Nah, you may ask again whether this is really important or not. This is important when it comes for you to do a paper. Yeah. So who knows that when you are at level of senior high school, maybe, or university, you need to use all this. Okay. Nanti kalau misalnya Aslam masuk sekolah tingkat tinggi, ya, entah itu di kuliah, biasanya kalau untuk paper dan sebagainya itu, ini penting kalau untuk literatur bahasa Inggris, ya. Oke, ya, siapa tahu ini nanti bisa diingat sampai kapanpun. So now you understand. Would you like to read this one?
The woman said, "You'd better take the car to the garage from now on." She also informed that they had charged me $75 for a few minor repairs. The man responded that that had not been too bad.
Okay, I made a mistake. It should be her.
Oh ya,
Oke, cukup kompleks ya.
iya.
Nggak apa-apa, masih mau latihan ini? Masih mau coba?
I
Gimana?
think I'll try one more time.
Ya, jadi gini. Dengan begini nanti Mas Aslam itu bisa aware tenses gitu. Oke? Nah, kayak tadi waktu menceritakan kegiatan di Pare, harusnya pakai past tense kan? Tapi
Yeah,
tapi masih pakai present tense ya.
present tense. Yeah.
Kita mulai rapikan ya.
Okay, Miss.
Oke. Sok nomor 2 dicoba. Oke. Kalau mau saya bantu ketik, saya ketik. Kamu yang bicara. Alright.
What? The man said the International Students Association is wait, was wait. Wait, miss, wait.
Pardon?
Wait, miss, I want to write it first.
Okay, please do.
Wait.
Kalau direct speech nggak usah that. Kalau indirect kasih that tandanya.
Okay. Miss, I want to try.
Okay.
The man said the International Students Association is having a party Saturday night. Wait, miss, the Microsoft Word is apa ngalangin miss? Oh,
No,
enggak. Oh, enggak.
no.
I thought there's more words. Sorry, miss. The man said the International Students Association is having a party Saturday night. Can you come, or do you have work to, or do you have to work at the hospital? The woman responded that she wished she could.
Okay. May I type? Would you like to repeat one more time?
Okay, miss.
Or what did you type? Did you type or did you write?
I type, miss.
You type. Okay, you can send it on a chat box.
Okay, miss.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay. The man said the International Students Association is having. Okay. Is it okay if we try this again next week? If I ask you to do the same thing like what we did today?
Yes, okay, Miss.
Okay, so you have time to study at home. Let me check first. The man said the international student success in his having. Okay, so it's supposed to be like this, comma, ketik. To be okay, Saturday night. Okay, it's supposed to be like this.
Okay.
And then can you come? You were trying to, okay, so this is direct speech still. Can you come? Okay. The man responded that she wishnya berubah menjadi apa? Lampau.
Wished. Oh,
Aha.
yeah.
She wished that she could-nya bisa berubah menjadi gini. You could have. Oke.
Mm.
Have-nya di sini itu maksudnya could have come. Come-nya ini verb 3 ya. Oke.
Okay, Miss.
Have-nya ini adalah bentuk telah. Oke. Nah, kalau misalnya can you come ini dirubah menjadi indirect speech, jadi bagaimana? The man,
Can you come?
no. Excuse me.
Mm,
Man asks. Jadi ngomongnya 2 kali.
oh.
The man,
Oh, yeah.
okay. The man asks, ya ampun ini. The man asks apa? Gimana? Can you come? Berarti pakai apa nih?
Come.
Dapatkah? Pakai apa?
Could you come?
Oh, no. Kalau nggak ada WH question ya, kalau nggak ada WH questions, what, where, sampai how, berarti pakainya if.
If.
Atau,
Oh.
paham? Nggak apa-apa ya, agak berpikir ya.
Yes, Miss.
The man asks if. Langsung masuk subjeknya. You-nya itu arahnya ke siapa nanyanya?
The woman.
Oke, the woman berarti apa? Kata gantinya? She.
She.
If she can berubah menjadi lampau. If she
Could.
could. Oke, if she could, apa lanjutannya?
Could. Came.
Come.
Oh,
Could it
come.
come? Iya.
Oh, yeah.
Ya, could itu tetap diikuti verb 1. Ya.
Oh, okay, Miss.
If she could come or she. Oke, di situ ada do, present tense, have, kata kerja, langsung masuk bentuk kedua dari have, apa? Oh, she
Had.
had to work at the
Work.
hospital. Not tanda tanya, tanda titik. Ya, bisa diterima?
Yes, Miss.
Do you need to do a screenshot or not?
Yes, sure, Miss. Wait.
Already?
Not yet, Miss. Wait.
Okay, let me try to make them. Okay.
Yes, Miss. Already.
Already? Okay. Okay, we shall continue next week. You need to have rest and for tomorrow. I wish you have a great day every day. May God give you ridho. You and your family, of course. Let's pray together. Okay, so thank you very much. Have a nice rest and see you next week, inshallah. Selesai. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nice to meet
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much, Miss.
you. You're welcome.